Yeah, guys, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear, right? Okay, done. Guys, could you please confirm now? Now it is clear, right? Okay, done. So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about the Power BI and we have covered the various things within the Power BI. Now in today's class, we are going to start with respect to Excel. So before moving to Excel, so just I want to confirm two things. Point number one is I have uploaded for you the hackathon project. What are the solution of the hackathon is there? I have shared the hackathon solution in the same folder of hackathon. What are the hackathon project folder is there? In the same, I have shared the same. Okay, this is the point number one. Next, coming to the second one. Okay, so first point is I have uploaded hackathon solution. Check once. Okay, go through this once. What are the solution I have provided and whatever solution you have done. Only difference is analysis will be more. So we have covered the certain questions. You might cover other certain questions. So the more amount of time we get, then the common questions will be more. As of now, the common questions will be less. So it depends on the total time. None of the person will think at a time same level of question based on the given data set. If you give the data set at least if you are working 2 or 3 days, then in these 2-3 days, what are the common questions you are going to create? What are the questions we have created will be the same. But hackathon you have done in 1 day, we have also done in the 1 day only. If we do this hackathon project in 1 day, then what type of solution we are going to generate? Only that part was added. This solution was not created based on the 10 days or 5 days or nothing like that. It is also created by assuming 1 day. From 1 day, whatever we can do. Okay, this is one. We have uploaded the hackathon solution. Please go through that. Okay, already I have discussed with you the hackathon details in the class already. And I have uploaded now the solution. Done. This is first point. Point number two. Yes, coming to the Saturday, Sundays class recording, I have not still received it. Most probably I will receive today 100%. Okay. Yesterday they told that I will receive, but yesterday till evening I have not received my, what are the recordings are there. So most probably 100% I am going to receive the recordings today. Once I receive the recordings, I am going to share it to you. Okay. Now coming to the next one is data analytics. If you open the data analytics with Power BI project, as we have covered in the class, multiple things within the Power BI. Okay, as we know that plots, matrices, tables, and others like data modeling, DAX functions, advanced DAX functions like this. So we have covered the multiple things within the Power BI. Now data analytics using the Power BI project. What are the project is there? Of course, we have executed already 2 projects. Okay, one is Superstore project, one is called as employee project. Apart from that, I'm going to do complete end-to-end project of Power BI project, and this project would be on this Saturday. Why I have kept on Saturday? Because as other batch students also has to join. Earlier in the last Sunday's class only, I have told you that Monday we'll discuss the DAX and Tuesday we'll go with the project or something. But Tuesday means today, if I go with the project, again I have to share the separate link for the both the batches. Again, it is a double process. Instead of Saturday means it is a special class. Saturday's class can be considered as special class, and then we can have a special link for that exclusively. So that is the reason I have just kept for the Saturday this project. In meanwhile, okay, what are the 4 days we are having? In these 4 days of time, we can complete the Excel from the basics to advanced of data analysis with Excel. Data analysis with Excel. Okay. Now in today's class, we are going to start the Excel. Okay, data analysis using the Excel. guys, one more time. What is the difference between the basic Excel versus data analysis using the Excel means? Here, what are the functions we are going to use and what are the filters we are going to apply as per our requirement. Excel can be used to load the data, to replace the data, and to edit the data, everything. Okay. Now, we are already going to get the Excel sheet. The data will be already created. My work is analysis. Table will be already available, data set will be already available. Our work is analysis. And during the analysis, what are the conditions we are going to apply and how we are going to select the data as per our requirement. Now, if you observe this data analysis using the Excel, mostly in the data analysis, we are going to use one more time. One is called as shortcuts. Second one is called as functions. Only these two will be there. One is shortcuts, one is functions. Shortcuts means there is an option will be there. You have to click on that and it will work. Second one is with respect to functions. So these functions, what are the functions we are going to have within the Excel? These functions would be similar to Power BI. These functions would be similar to Power BI. Some functions will be almost similar to Power BI. Some Power BI function and here the function will be the same because both are Microsoft products only. The reason behind that is, okay. So we are going to discuss the few functions in that some of the functions like pivot tables once again and lookup functions, and along with that lookup functions, if conditions, filtering. These are the major things which we are going to apply on the data analysis part. Okay. Now coming back, let's start with the Excel. As everyone knows, the Excel sheet, everyone are having the basic idea of Excel sheet. So just I'm going to give a basic overview of the Excel sheet and from there we'll move on to the Excel. Okay. And within the Excel, we are going to do the data analysis, and that data analysis we are going to use. Here we have to click on the Excel and here there is an option called as, so once again, first you have to open the Excel. Within the Excel, there is an option called as Excel options. Click on the Excel options. That is nothing but settings or something like this. Click on the add-ins. Okay. And here you are going to add the toolkits. Okay. Analysis toolkits like this. Select the analysis toolkit of VBA. Like this you have to select. And that one will be, once you have selected, then only you can observe these toolkit data analysis within the data. This separate data analysis it is a one of the plugin, okay, where we can do the data analysis like ANOVA test, correlation, covariance, descriptive statistics, F-test, histogram, moving averages, okay, regression, like this. These are the various which we have done earlier in the Python. Here also we are going to do them. Okay. Now, so this data analysis will be activated once you add the plugin within the Excel options. You have to click on the install. Right. Now, coming to the Excel. Now, starting with the Excel, as everyone knows, the basics of the Excel, as from my perspective, I'm trying to repeat as a basics, and from there we'll move on to slowly into the advanced part and adding the functions, multiple functions within the Excel. Now, first one is, this is the Excel sheet where you are having the multiple sheets here. And coming to the first one, top one, this top one is called as ribbon. Okay. So this top, whatever the home, inside, player, these are all the options which you are seeing now. From here to here, this part is called as ribbon. And this part is called as sheet. And this is called as individually cell. And the cell value will be represented here. A1 means, that is the meaning is, this is the column name. First alphabet, what are the alphabet indicates? That is the column name. And this one indicates row name. It is a combination of column name followed by row name. So here, which are the cell you are going to select? What are the cell you select? It is going to select the alphabet along with the row name. That particular row name. And here you are going to write the function. Okay, this is the function bar. We call it as function bar, where function bar or formula bar. So where you are going to write the function or the formula. right? For some of the functions, shortcuts are available, and particularly in the Excel, more amount of shortcuts are available, like Control Shift T, Control Shift with respect to 8, Alt 8, like this. Multiple options will be available. Shortcut keys within the keyboard. You even can use them also. And this is called as sheets. You can move the sheets. One Excel sheet, another Excel to another Excel. These are the multiple sheets. Okay, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and you can rename them. How you can rename is just by using the rename. You can rename, or you can delete, or you can move. For example, I'm renaming this one. This is my example 1. Sheet 1 is example 1. This is a rename. If you are not interested, you can delete. If you click on the delete, the sheet will be deleted. Okay, and for example, if I'm taking here example 1, and what are this sheet is there, if you want to move this sheet, okay, to some right side or left side, so you can move. Okay, after the sheet 4, you can move to that. Okay, after sheet 4 or sheet 5, or if you want to move at the end directly, if you want to move at the end means just you are going to click on this and click on the move to the end. And the entire sheet, what are the table is there, you can create a duplicate copy. For example, this is the sheet where I'm having the table. This is the table which I'm having. Okay, and in this okay, the table is like this. Assume the same table as it is, I want one more. What generally we'll do is Control C, Control V. In another sheet, we'll copy. Instead of that, directly, do you remember the data frame df dot copy? Dot copy means what it is going to do? It is going to create one more copy of that, shallow copy. Now, whatever the modification you are going to do on the shallow copy will be impacted on the original one? No, both are not connected to each other. Same way, here also we can create a shallow copy just by clicking on the create a copy. Once you click on the create a copy, it is going to create one more copy. Okay, and if you want to move this one, you can move like this by selecting the sheet like this. You can move wherever you are interested, or if you want to move at the end means you can move to the end also, wherever the position you want to change. Okay, you can select from here. Okay, like this. This is sheet 1. This is copy of the sheet 1. Like this, you can create the multiple sheets. Okay, and what are the modification you are doing in this will not be impacted on this one, because it is a shallow copy. It is not deep copy. All right. Now, coming back to this sheet, what are the sheet is there? In the ribbon, within that ribbon, we are having the home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, and this Nitro Pro 8 is not available in your case. This is in my case, I'm having one PDF. Okay, like Acrobat PDF, how I'm having. In the same way, Nitro PDF is available. That software I'm using. It is a paid one. So since it is a paid one, it is getting into this one. Right? Now, these are the options which you are going to get. Now, let's start here. Okay, I'm going to select a column called as, column name is X is the column, or age of the person. I'm going to take some 24. Okay, 25. 22, 21, 20, 30, 29, 22, 26, something like this. Okay, some values. Now here, these are the various options which you are having, right? So let us start discussing each of them one by one. Now, so here what I'm going to do is 20, what are the age column you are having? This is the age column. The same age column, if you want to create one more column, you are going to select this one, copy, and you are going to paste. As everyone knows this one, copy and paste. Okay, now, so you can copy and paste, or you can cut. Cut means Control X, or you can have this one, and you can paste wherever you are interested. For pasting, you have to click on the right click, and you can click on the paste. Okay, cut also you can do, copy also you can do, paste also you can do. Cut means that part will be cut. Okay, there it is going to be removed and it is going to get pasted. Copy means it will be copied as one more value. Okay, now next we are having, for example, here I am having the something like this 24. Okay, now this 24, what are the size of this 24? Let's observe here. I am giving the like this some font. Okay, some font style I have increased. Okay, something font is there here, some font is there. What is the font is? This is the font. Okay, or should I will select a standard one. Standard one is as everyone knows, which is Times New Roman. Okay, I have selected the Times New Roman with the size of 26. This is the size. Okay, now in the same way, whatever you are having the size, all the values should be of the Times New Roman only. All these things also should be of the Times New Roman with 24. Assume. Then what we are going to do is we are going to select the data and we are going to click on the Times New Roman, and from there we are going to select the size. Instead of that one, we can select this and click on the Format Painter, and it is going to select the format. Format means what is the style, what is the font style, what is the font name, and what is the size of the font, and what is the style of the font. That one it is going to select, and that same thing I'm going to apply on this. Automatically it will be changed. Okay, that is the meaning of Format Painter. Here Format Painter is enough. So paste everyone knows, cut everyone knows, copy everyone knows. Format Painter. Is this clipboard is clear for everyone? What are the options within the clipboard? Okay, Format Painter means what are the format you are having on this, it will be applicable. Style, not the values. It is not going to copy the values. Copy the values is Control C, copy. It is style only copied, not as it is. Okay, so now for example, I'm having here 24. Now this one, this style I want to apply for these three values. Okay, first select the format, and once you get the format, you will get the symbol called as paint like symbol. Paintbrush symbol is there now. This paintbrush symbol, wherever you are applying, for that it will be applicable. Okay, what are the cells you are going to select? Only for those cells the Format Painter will be applicable. Right? Now one more time. Like this you are going to do the formatting. Next, after that, coming to the, if you do the right click, you are going to get the multiple options. What are the multiple options? Means first one is cut, copy, paste, special, insert, like this. Okay, now next we are going to discuss the next one is font, followed by alignment, number, and conditional. Like this we are going to cover this entire home along with the basic things. Right? Now, for example, I'm going to take here formula. What is a formula I'm going to consider is, I want to add for the 25. What are the 25 number is there? 25 number I want to add with the 10. I want to add with the 10. So what I'm going to do, 25 plus 10. It is not going to add like this. 25 plus 10 it is not adding. It is considering as a string. It is not considering as a numerical data. So for this what we have to do is, we have to keep the is equal to. When you write the is equal to, then only the calculation will be done. Now once the calculation is done, you are going to get the value like this. So in any cell, you can do the calculation. So like for example, 25 into 3. 25, 20 into, or 25, 20 divided by 4. It has to be done calculation means is equal to. Without calculation, the same thing has to be executed means don't need to write. Now, so here when you are writing 20 by 4, it is considering the value as a date format. Okay, if you want to change the format, just you are going to click on the format cells. Data type change we are going to do here. For example, if I want to change, this is by default, it is considering the date and month. and I'm going to keep in the number format only. Now, when I keep in the number format, 25 divided by 4. When I keep in the number format, it is going to give the value. Otherwise, it is going to take the date, right? Now, for this particular cell, okay, by selecting this cell means, do you know that if you are having in the data frame, df of age column is available. You want to create a new column. For every value you want to add plus 10. Then what you are going to do in the pandas? df of age plus 10. Same thing we are going to do here. Okay, df of age plus 10. Left side, are you going to write the same variable name miss? It is going to replace. If left side, if you are writing a new variable name miss, it is going to create. So same thing here. First, I am going to select this particular cell plus 10. So for this value, it has done. Sir, I want for all the values now. All the values means once you keep here, you are going to get a plus symbol. Have you seen that plus symbol? And that plus symbol, you have to double click. That plus symbol, you have to do the double click. This is one way, or simply you have to drag. Then the formula will be applicable for every value. Okay, how in the pandas for every value it is applicable in the same way. That is nothing but 25 plus 10, 24 plus 10, 22 plus 10. For every cell, automatically the next number is selected automatically. Okay, is the point is clear? Now, what I want to do means, see here, I'm writing, this is example. Let us give this example name as X. Okay, now what I want to do means, here I'm writing some value called as 10. Observe this one clearly. I'm writing here 10. Here I'm writing the formula. What is the formula means? A2 divided by B13. A2 divided by B13. What is A2 value? 25. What is the B13 value? 10. What is the answer? What is the answer you are going to get? 25 divided by 10, which is 2.5, as everyone knows now. Now, here if I'm keeping like this, and if I double click on that, then double click, or if I do drag and drop also, you are going to get like this. I'm doing the double click simply. Okay, you are going to get the output like this. Now, if you observe here, A3 divided by B14. So here, what is the formula? It is A2 by B13. A2 means this value. B13 means this value. Now, when it comes to the next one, automatically for A, it has added. For the B also, it has added. But I don't require like this. What is my requirement is, in terms of every value of this one should be divided by 10. 10 is, sir, directly you can write like this. No, sir, simply you want every value to be divided by 10 means this one divided by 10. So automatically every value will be selected like this. No, sir, simple point is completed now. Divide by 10 means point is over now. No, I don't want to give the value here. Why I don't want to give the value here? Because see, sometimes what we are going to do means, for example, this particular column is there. Total is there now. For this one, I'm going to do the total. First, let me calculate the total. How to calculate the total means, here there is an option called as auto sum. Or you can write the function called as sum is equal to sum. Function name is called as sum. Now, can you see when I select the function sum, what it is saying? Number 1, comma, number 2, comma, so on. Dot, dot, dot means so on. So I'm going to select the values from here to here. Okay. And I'm going to do the sum like this. Now my requirement is, see here, automatically according to the value, this value has changed. For example, if I fix this number to 10, if this number is 10, if I change this value to 200 also, whether this value will be impacted? No. The entire Excel has to change dynamically. Means if I change one value, the remaining values according to that, it has to change. Okay. Sir, what is the use of this one, sir? Very simple. Let me explain with one more example here. For example, students' marks are like this: 55, 38, 92, 55, or 59, 68, 88, 89, something. You are having the marks like this, assume. Now, in this, what is the rank 1? Who is the rank 1? 92. Who is the rank 2? Assume. Here I have taken the rank 1. This is rank 1. Okay. Next. 89 is the rank 2. Okay. Next. Okay. Let us stop here. Okay. Now, assume this is a mistake. This is instead of 92, it is a data entry mistake. It is basically 72 only. Now, what happens? According to that, remaining ranks manually, I have to change. Again, I have to come to 89 as the first rank, 88 as the second rank, and I have to change manually. Instead of that, if I use in terms of dynamic functions, means automatically to selects. So we are having here one function called as rank function. There is a function called as rank, and it is going to give the rank. So returns the rank of the number in the list of numbers. So I'm going to select the list of numbers like this. These are the list of numbers. And it is asking in terms of referral order. Okay. With respect to reference. Okay. Rank, you are giving the number. First I'm giving the number. What are the number I want? Comma. Reference. That is total number of cells. And order. Order, descending order means 0, ascending order means 1. I want in the descending order 0. So now see here. Now here 81 has got the rank 1. 88 has got the rank 2. Now for example, let us take like this one. So here I'm going to take the value 92. Now automatically it has changed it to rank 1. Okay. Now you may ask the question, sir, rank 1 and rank 1, how you got 2 times the same? Is because here we have not considered the function properly. Example I am showing. One more time. Example, these are the functions. Don't worry. Each and every function we'll discuss. This is an example only, pure example. Just if you feel that I have went fast for this function also, don't worry. Like this, multiple functions are there. The point is, here one of the value if I change, remaining value should be affected automatically. It has to affect automatically means here instead of writing the divide by 10, you have to take the 10 value in a separate cell, and then if you write here this cell, if you write this cell, then what happens means in the future if you change this value will change automatically. For example, if you don't select the cell separately, if you write 10 here, it will never change. Here if you write 15 also, it will not change. If you write here the 18 also, it will not change. So I want a dynamic wise. Dynamic wise means if I change one value, remaining values has to change automatically. That is my requirement. So if your requirement is in that way, then you can't write the functions directly with the numerical value directly. Then in that case, what we have to do is, what are the value you want to write now, that value you have to select in a cell, separate cell. Then this cell value if you change, automatically this cell value will change. Okay, is the point is clear now? Example purpose I am showing. Don't worry about the rank function, if function, if and else function, nested if function, logical functions, multiple functions we are going to discuss. Okay, example purpose just I am showing you. Okay, is the point is clear? Now, so this, for example, let us take like this. Do you remember the in the Matplotlib or in the Seaborn, we have discussed the pie chart. Okay, let us take like this. Now, BTech, total BTech students are 50 students are there. Okay, MTech students are 20 students are there. And BSc students you are having with 10 students. and MCA students you are having with 15, and MBA with respect to 5. Okay, 70, 80, 95, or let us take this one as 55. Okay, now if I take the pie chart, now in the pie chart, what is the meaning of pie chart? Pie chart means it is going to show the percentage of each category. Now, what is the percentage of BTech people? Percentage. Percentage means what? How to calculate percentage? Number of records divided by total number of records. Okay, 50 is there. So if I draw the pie chart, okay, for this data set only, if I apply the pie chart, what happens? Pie chart, if I apply, what happens? So just let us now, as I've told you, pie chart means this one. In that pie chart starts from the here within the matplotlib. Okay, this is the starting point, and that too it goes in the anti-clockwise direction. Now for BTech, what is the percentage? How much percentage is for BTech? Means it is 50 divided by total is 150. It is 33.33%. How you calculated that one? 50 by 150. First, I require the total. How to get the total in Excel means just you are going to click on the auto sum, and in the auto sum you have to select the cells for which cells it has to add. What are the cells it has to add? You have to give in the auto sum the cell numbers, starting cell number to ending cell number. Okay, whichever the cells you are selecting, that will be auto sum. Sir, for example, it is not in the sequential order. Assume, can't I do the sum only for randomly this cell and followed by this cell, followed by this cell? You can even add like this also. Whichever the cells you are interested, only those cells also you can select. That is control. By selecting, click on the control and select the cells. Only those will be added. Now, if you don't want to particular cells, you want all the cells, means select from starting to ending. Okay. So starting cell number, colon, end cell number, where both are inclusive. That one also included, this one also included. Total is 150. Now here what I'm going to do means this 50 number divide by 150. 50 number divided by 150, and what is the value? 0.33, which is nothing but 33%. If you want to multiply with 100 into 100, 33.33%. Okay, this is percentage wise. That percentage wise. This is count, and this is their percentage. Now 20. For 20, what we have to do? 20 divided by 150. Similarly, 10 divided by 150, 15 divided by 150, 55 divided by 150. Every value you have to divide by 150. Okay, now I'm going to show you two options. One option is called as this one, divide by 150. Okay, and every value will be divided by 150 accordingly. Okay, next number 20 was divided by 150. See, B3 divided by 150, B4 by 150, B6, B5 by 150, B6 also 150. Now, for example, this value instead of 150, it is 160. Okay, instead of this one, instead of 150, it is 160. Now, this will be changed accordingly. Okay, assume, or here 5 students have got extra in MTech. Now, what happens? Total is 155 according to the percentage of BTech was changed. Whether these values are changed? No, because they are fixed with the divide by 150 only. So in the BSc you got more 10 members have joined. Now it is going to adjust according to the percentage of BTech, but this one no. So here auto sum was adjusted, here percentage was adjusted according to your base data. This is your base data. According to your data, what are the data you have selected? This is your data now. Let me give your data in a different color. For your data, calculation is automatically done. it is modifying. This value is modifying, this value is modifying. Why these two values are modifying? Because the reason behind that is they are based on the functions. Here also function is there. Here also cell numbers are there. Cell numbers impact is there. But here direct number is there. Instead of cell, number is there. When there is a number, direct will give the single value. Now in this case, what we are going to do means just see here. Okay. Now again, I'm coming back. What is the number I have given for this? 20, right? And what is the number? 10. And this one is 5 or 15. Okay. Now you are having the these values. These are the values. Now what I'm going to do, just if I drag this one down like this, I'm going to get the error like this. Now what I'm going to do in this case means here, whatever this one is there, if I drag, okay, for this particular cell, it is taking B3. B3 means 20, correct only. But down B9, B9 means below to 150 it is taking. But I don't want to select that one. Every time 150 only should be fixed. Means in this case also B8 only, in this case also, every time the bottom part should be locked with the B8. So then what we have to do means for the B8, you have to add the double dollar symbol you have to add. Then what happens means that particular cell will be locked. How to lock that cell means dollar symbol like this. $1 before to the B, $1 before to the 8. Point is clear? Now what happened is, see, observe, if I drag down, earlier in the earlier example, without dollar, this is without dollar, with dollar I will right side so that you can see the difference clearly. Okay, with dollar symbol before and this one. Now when I'm trying to drag this one down, so can you see? You got the values like this. Now observe this one. Without using the dollar symbol, what happened is B3 divided by B9 means for both of them 1 is added. For B also from B2 to B3. Okay. Similarly B8 to B9. So numerator was added with the one cell, denominator also added with one cell. Both of them are added. Followed by B4 by B10. Numerator was added, denominator also added. I don't want to add the denominator. I want to add the numerator only, but I don't want to add the denominator. Denominator should be locked. So in every case, denominator will not change. Only numerator will increase. B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. Is the point is clear? Now observe this one clearly. What is the advantage of this one means? Now here direct value, when I divide by 150, I'm going to get the same answers. Now if I change this one 20, according to that, it will be adjusted. It will not be adjusted. This will be adjusted. And if I write here 25, this will be adjusted. So whichever the cell was having the direct value, that particular cell, whatever the cell is there, that particular cell will be always divided by the 150 only. But here it is 165 now. This is wrong values now. Okay. It is for example 35. It should be divided by 180, but every value is divided by 150 only. Is the point is clear? With the latest value, it has to modify the data. So for that, we are going to log the cell. Everyone is clear, guys? Now, next, coming to the, as in the table, what are the values are there? This is going to be the font style, and this is going to be the font size. This is the font style. What is meant by font style means here what are the value you are having. For example, I'm writing Siva. Okay, what are the value you are writing, and here this value. Okay, so I'm going to select the font style. As you change the font style, you are going to get the different styles. Okay, the letters will be changed to different styles, as everyone knows this commonly. And this is the size. You can increase the size, you can decrease the size. Okay, the size of the font. And this one is bold letters. It is going to add the bold letters. If you don't select this one means it will not add the bold letters. Sir, for example, if I add the bold letters, without the bold letters also are almost the same only, no sir. Because when your size is very high, you will not find the difference. When your size is very low, then clearly you can find the difference between the bold versus unbold one. Right? And next one is italic. So just you are going to change that one to italic letters, and this is underline, means for the given data, underline will be added, whether it is in the Word document, whether it is in the PPT, or whether it is in the Excel. And next one is adding the borders. For the given table, you are adding the borders. Only bottom border you want, means it is going to add the bottom. Top border will not be added, right side, left side. Total 4 will be there now, box means, out of which bottom one will be added. If you select top means top will be added. If you select right side means right will be added. Similarly, if you add the left means left will be added. If you want everything means or borders, you have to select. If you don't want none of them means, I want to click on the no border. No border means it is not going to keep the borders, right? So this is the adding the borders to the cell, right? Now, next, for example, when you are having the table, complete table like this, okay. Now, each cell is having the 4 borders. Every cell is having the 4 borders. So, for this particular cell, left side, right side, top side, every side you are having the border. For this entire table, I want outside borders only, not internal borders. Then this one, okay. So, first let me remove this no border, and followed by I'm going to add in terms of outside border. So can you see the outside border? Internal will not be there, only outside will be there. Okay. Now, so what are the particular area you have selected for that particular area? Now this one no borders means none of the border will be added. Like this you can add the borders for the given table. Next, this one is background. You can change the background. Okay, follow the background color, and you can add the different types of colors, as this everyone knows commonly. And next one is in terms of this one is changing the color. Okay, earlier you changed the color of the background. Now you are going to change the color of the text color. This is text color. So you are going to change the text color like this, not background. Background is white only. Color was changed. Text color was changed to some other different colors. Okay, like this you can add the various colors, right? Next, coming to the next, this is called as alignment. This is all depends on the font size, font style, and font whether the font should be bold or whether the font background and font color. This is all about the font, 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 right? Next one is alignment. Now what is meant by alignment means this one, for example, when you are having something like this, okay, I'm increasing the size of the cell. To increase the size of the cell, you can increase like this. Now in this cell, I'm writing here data. Now where the data was located in this entire cell means bottom. So since it is selected here bottom, it is in the bottom. If you click on the top, it will go to the top. This is top, this is center, this is bottom. Okay, top, center, bottom. And similarly, left side, center, right side. Okay, if you want center means center, left side means left side, right side means right side. Center along with the center, you are going to get like this. This, okay. Now, how to increase the size of the cell means just here. You have to click on this one. This is the way to increase the size of the cell. Here you can increase the size of the cell. Right? Now, next one is, this is left side. You can move on to the left. You can move on to the right like this. Right? Next one is, for example, you are having here, next example. I'm writing here Shiva space Rama space Krishna. Okay. And where I have written Sivaram Krishna? In the F3, within the F3. Okay. After that F3, I'm going to write here data science or data scientist, something like this. Now F3, can you see fully? It is not visible. Properly, it is not visible. Now, for F3, you have to see completely means two options are there. One is you can extend the cell towards the right side or you can extend the cell towards the bottom side. Okay, to extend the cell towards the right side, you have to select this particular column and double click on this. Automatically, it will be adjusted according to the value. This is one way. Or second way is select the value and click on the wrap text. Wrap text means it is going to adjust according to the length. It is not going to increase the width. I mean, it is not going to increase the towards the left side or right side. It is going to increase the height of the cell according to the value. So this cell, I'm going to select and click on the wrap text. It will adjust according to that internally in that cell only. It is going to increase the height. Instead of increasing the width, it increases the height accordingly. Next one is, if you want to consider 2 to 3 cells you want to combine, then we are going to use the merge. Merge means combining the multiple cells. I'm going to combine like this. Okay. Now this cell is a combination of multiple cells. Merge. Or if you don't want to merge means unmerge. Unmerge means again you are going to get back. When you want to combine the multiple cells, just you are going to click on the merge. Is the point is clear? That is merge. So these are all the things, whatever I am explaining the basic things now, these are all the things we are going to create during the dashboard. Once I receive the data and after by creating the dashboard within the Excel sheet, I'm going to combine, means I'm going to keep the heading like this. Okay, on the top, I'm going to keep Excel dashboard or sales dashboard. I'm going to keep the heading called as sales dashboard. And in the sales dashboard, I'm going to add in the background some color. Okay. And within that, what are the values are there? I'll increase the font style. So while presentation, I'll do all these things and I'll go with the size. And within this, I'll give with the bold letters. And that too, I'll bring that one in the center position. Instead of bringing to the merging, what are the merge I have done in the center position, I'll bring. Within the given cell, what are the area is there? In that area, it should be in the center. So for keeping out my headings, all these things I'm going to use. The font, alignment, all these things we are going to use. Okay. So then we are going to, and for this I want to add the borders. So I'm going to add the borders like this. And I'm going to keep the presentation. And when I go into the dashboard, you will see all this importance. Okay. Now, next one is, okay, delete. I'm going to delete. Either you want to delete the rows or you want to delete the columns. For example, if you select this one and if you click on the delete, it will ask, it is going to delete the row. That particular row will be deleted. If you click on the column and if you click on the delete, means it is going to delete the particular this one. Now, for example, let's take like this. Here, I'm having the data like this and I want to delete from here to here. This part has to be deleted. Now, if I click on the right click and click on the delete, now it is asking the options. It has not asked earlier. Now it is asking why. What is the difference means? Here I have selected the cells. Earlier I have not selected the cell. I have selected the row, this one, this row and this row. And if you click on the delete, directly it will delete. It will not ask the option because it is clearly you are asking the rows only to be deleted. Particularly you are not asking to delete the columns. Or for example, if I select this one, control, when you want to select the multiple, control. Okay, control. And if I click on the delete, means it is very clear that I am selecting the column only. But when I am doing this from here to here, if I'm selecting cells, I'm selecting. Now cells means rows are selected, columns also selected. You want row wise deletion, column wise deletion. You have not particularly mentioned now clearly. Now see here, yellow color was converted to for both rows along with the columns. For example, if I select this column, this one and this one, now columns only selected, right? Clearly columns are selected with all of them yellows of this one. Every row will be deleted. Now if I select this one, in this row, every column will be deleted. All the columns are selected. Yellow was converted to every column, right? Now, when I have selected like this, now it is giving for yellow color for the columns along with the rows. Now, when I try to click on the delete, okay, it is giving the options here. What are the options I'm going to get means cells left, cells right, and up, and row, column. Row means it is going to delete those rows. Whichever the rows I have selected, those rows will be deleted. Okay. If I select in terms of delete columns means what are the data related columns are there? Which are the columns will be deleted means A, B, C, D. These are the columns. These columns will be deleted. No, you want to not delete rows or columns. Okay. Now I'm going to delete this one. Delete and click on the shift cells up. Means what happens means I'm going to delete the values, and after deleting balance part is there now, that will come to the top position. Okay. Now, for example, sir, tell me what is the difference between this one versus this one. So for example, I'm deleting the row. When I delete the row, automatically these rows are deleted means after 25, 24, 30 automatically will come now. See, automatically 30 will come now. Now, if I delete with respect to this cells up also, automatically the same answer I am getting. Then what is the difference? Since you have selected all the columns, there will be no difference. When will the difference means when you select like this, without selecting this column, if you select like this, now if you click on the delete row, what happens? These two rows will be deleted and you are going to get the 20, 20 like this, and that will be shifted towards upside. Now observe this one. If I delete on the cells up, now only those cells will be removed and this part was changed to upside, others it will be constant. Difference is clear now? Difference is clear, everyone? Cells up means, so that for example, if I am selecting this one and if I click on the delete cells up, means that row will be deleted. No, then in the age column only these three values will be deleted and remaining three values will come to the top position. Is the point is clear, everyone? Now, so now next one is in terms of how to delete the values, and if you don't want to delete the values, just you want to clear their content, means rows should be as it is, internal value should be deleted. Then click on the delete. Simply click on the delete. Okay, in your keyboard, click on the delete, then rows will be as it is. It will not neither move upside, it will neither move downside, empty rows will be created. Later you can insert the new values. Again, in the same position, you can insert the new values. So this is related to delete. Now coming back, so we have discussed about the alignment and all these details, right? Now next we are going to move on to the conditional formatting. This one, this is one of the most important. And before moving to this, here we are having the auto sum. I already have explained for you the auto sum, and or you can calculate the average, auto average. Average means you are going to take the average of those records. Count means it is going to count total numbers, and maximum, minimum. Okay. For example, here I'm going to count how many records I have selected, guys. How you calculated that one? How you calculated that one? 5. Here, two ways are there. One is manually you have counted, or simply you can see here. Directly you can see here itself. Okay. So here you average is there, count is there, sum is there. These three, they are called as this one. What are this bar is there now? This bar is called as status bar. It shows the status of the cell. Status. They are called as status bar. That line, right? Now, so here we are having in terms of like this. Okay, what are the number of cells you have selected? See, automatically. Let us write here some Shiva, Rama, Krishna. Now, total count of this particular cell is 3. Okay, you are going to get the count as 3. Now, instead of here counter, I want to keep the count here. The number I want to keep here. Okay, Shiva, Rama, Krishna. Total in that particular column, 3 values are there. Okay, I'm going to give the 3 here. Now, for example, if I have added one more, name is some kind of Prasad. Now, 3 is 3 only now. So, in this column, how many values are there now? 4 values are there. Now, you have to add one more number here. Then what we have to do is, so here I'm going to use the function with respect to count. Okay, I'm going to use the count, and from this cell to this cell, how many values are there means it is saying as 0, because it is going to say clearly count numbers. So the function, what are the function we are going to use for this one is count A. For text we have to use the A. For numerical data, count numbers. Count A, and then automatically total how many are there in that particular column is 3 values are there. For example, if I add the Prasad, automatically the 4th one. If I add Kumar, automatically 5 in that particular column. How many values are there? Sir, similarly, can we do the row count also? For example, the same values are in the row. Shiva, Rama, Krishna, like this. And I'm applying the count A function. Count A function. Okay, count A from here to here, or from here to here till this cell. How many values are there? Total I'm going to count. So what are the cells you have selected? If you have selected column wise means it will calculate in that particular cells total how many are there. If you go with this one means this will give. For example, if you add here Kumar, now in that row how many values are there? 4. If you add Prasad, how many values are there means 5. Either you can count from the column wise, you can count from the this one. So here I'm using the function called as count. And here what are the different types of count functions are there means count, that is numbers. Count A means which is text. Count blank. Blank means empty cells. So I'm going to calculate the count blank from here to here. Now total values are 5 are there. How many blank values are there? 4. So I'm going to check whether I'm going to get the 4 or not. Now if I fill this value with something. Now total how many blanks are there? 3. In the given data, 3 blanks are there. Within this from here to here, 3 blanks are there. Sir, I want this one, I want that one. Both you want. Then, so for example, let us take like this. This is the column called as name column. Okay. Name, and this is the table. Okay. You are having the Kumar here. Now you are having the data like this. Now I want the total number of people. At the same time, I want the missing values, total number of missing values, both of them. So here I'm going to write the count A, and within the count A function from here to here, I'm going to take from here to here. In this total, how many counts are available? How many are available means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 values are available. So left side, I'm going to write it is going to give the total number of values. Total number of values. And I'm going to keep side. So in this cell, you are having the 5 values. How many number of blanks are there? Number of blank or number of missing values. Number of missing values. Now, how to calculate the number of missing values means count blank. And from where to where? From here to here. Now, similarly, I'm going to take the age column here. Okay, in the age column, okay, I'm going to remove this value. Now, total, tell me, total how many values are available? How many missing values are available? Available values, missing values. How many? So, here total we are having in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, from here to here, if I take 8 values are there and missing values are 1. Now, the same thing I want here. Again, I have to write the count function. Means no need. This one only keep side like this. Like that, you can take everything for the next cell also. For example, the same thing. So, in this column, 0 values are there. 0, 0, 0. Okay, this is the table, assume. Okay, now missing values. Similarly, this one also we are going to drag side like this. In this missing values are 1. In this 9. Everything 9 missing values. In every case, it is taken from here to here. So can you observe the formula? E2 to E10. If you double click on that, even that particular cells also will be highlighted. Okay, the cell from starting cell to ending cell will be highlighted. Okay, now similarly in this F2 to F10, this one is G2 to G10 automatically. Is the point is clear? So like that you can calculate. Sir, for everything, the total number of records are constant only, na? Number of records. Total records. Total number of values. This is total number of available values. Or total number of non-null values. This is total number of non-null values. This is total number of null values, missing or null values. Total. Let us add for this one also total. Total number of missing values. And this is non-null values. Now, whereas this one, what is this one is number of values, means total number of values, this entire. So I'm going to apply for this one called as length function. Length function is going to give the, see, returns the number of characters of a text. So for example, if I apply this length function for this one, it gives the number of characters. This is not the requirement. Then what is the requirement? Count. Count means in terms of total number of records I have to calculate. What is the total number of records I'm having is 9 records. Simply I'm going to give the 9 for everything commonly. Sir, how you are going to select this 9 numbers, sir? For this, again, instead of writing the formula, for the given table, what are the maximum number is there? Na? Here last number will be available. Na? Here one number will be there. Na? Number minus 1. Why minus 1 means? Because first column is heading. Heading column. Apart from the heading column, remaining number of records. So what are the number is there? That number only you write here directly. Instead of writing the formula separately, all these things. In the given table, go to the last. Somewhere the last one will be there. Na? Just scroll, just go down. Wherever the bottom part is there, just this one, how much time it will take to move like this downside means? Even 10 lakh records are there also. Maximum within a second only can drag. And you can see down, what is the number? Minus 1. Is the point is clear, guys? So this is the, like this we are going to create the table. In our data analysis, we are going to keep like this. So in this example purpose, this is a small one. Of course, this is not data analysis now, right? And we can do the data cleaning also in the Excel. I'll show you how to do the data cleaning within the Excel, how to treat the outliers, how to treat the missing values, everything you are going to get, right? Now, for example, this is the column. In this column, you are having the Kumar. 2 Kumars are there. I want the duplicates of this column. For that, what I'm going to do is within the conditional formatting, okay, you are going to highlight the cells with duplicate values. Okay, duplicate values. So wherever the duplicates are there, first select the column. After selecting the column, click on the highlight the duplicates, highlight cells, highlight. Highlight means it is going to give the some special color. Highlighting that one, it is going to highlight. That particular cell will be highlighted when compared to other cells. So which one has to be highlighted means duplicate values should be highlighted. With what color it has to highlight? That one you can select here. This is the color. Okay, if you want green color means green color. If you want red color means red color. Whichever the color you are interested. Or if you want to change custom format, you can change as per your choice. Okay, number, border, fill, you can select the fill. So wherever the duplicates are there, the duplicates will be filled with this violet color, like this. Then duplicates will be highlighted. Sir, in this instead of entire column, I want to select any particular area only. Select that particular area and click on the conditional formatting. Whichever the area you are interested, select that one and click on the conditional formatting. If you want means select the total. Total column you select as per your choice. Column you want means click on the top. If you want to select a particular values only means select the particular values. For example, I want the duplicates only from here to here. Within this, any duplicates are there. So for example, I'm going to fill here 25. Generally duplicates means these two are also duplicates. These two are also duplicates now. But I'm going to select only from here to here. The duplicates logic should be applied only on these cells. So I'm going to highlight, I'm selecting that cells and I'm going to click on the duplicates. Only for that, the duplicates will be highlighted. If you select overall complete column, then for that complete column, it is going to apply the duplicates. Like this, we are going to identify the duplicate records, wherever the duplicate records are available. Is the point is clear? And after the duplicates, once you identify how to drop the duplicates, is another function is available to drop the duplicates. How we are having the df.drop duplicates. Here also we can drop the duplicate records. Right? Now, coming back. So this is conditional formatting. In the conditional formatting, we are going to highlight the cells based on the rules. These are the various rules. One of the rule is wherever the value is greater than. For example, this one. I'm going to highlight the cells wherever the value is greater than 24. Only those cells are separated. Or I want to highlight with 26. The age wherever the value is greater than 26. Only those records are highlighted. Others are not highlighted. Okay. And or you can select the conditional formatting with less than. Okay. Or you can add the between from this one to this one. Now already the rule is there. Now you want to delete that rule. What we have to do is select the column and clear the rules. Clear the rules for the entire sheet for the selected columns. Selected data means selected data. For example, I am applying the rule here. What is the rule I have applied here? Duplicates. Here, what is the rule I have applied? Wherever the value is more than 26. This is a separate, this is a separate. Now I want to remove the conditional formatting only on this particular column. Then what I'm going to do is click on this conditional formatting and click on the clear the rules for the particular column. Okay. No, you want to select for both of them. Means in the entire sheet wherever the rules are there, everything you want to delete means click on the clear rules with the entire sheet. Then for this one also it is deleted. For everything it is deleted. Entire sheet in this Excel sheet, whatever you are having. Okay. And now, so it is clear now how to do the conditional formatting. Conditional formatting where you are having the less than, greater than, between, equal to, or text that contains. Text that contains means what are the text you are having with the word. For example, I am having like this here, Siva Prasad. This is first name is Siva Prasad. Next one is Rama Krishna. Okay, and Siva Krishna. Let us give the some name called as Siva Krishna. Something like this. Now I want to highlight the cells wherever the Siva is there. In that entire column, wherever the Siva is there. So I'm going to highlight by clicking the text contains with respect to Siva. Okay, what are the names starts with Siva, or whether this, for example, if person name is Krishna Siva, even Krishna Siva also will be selected. Okay, whether you are having this side or that side, in that entire cell Siva is there outside will be highlighted. No sir, if it is starting with the Siva only, it has to be highlighted, means the function name is called as left. If you want to highlight only the right side with the Shiva, means right. In between means mid. In the Power BI we have seen now same functions. We are having similar kind of functions here and we can use them. And this is conditional formatting, highlighting the cells. Similarly, top means it is going to select the top 10 items. Top 10 means, so for example, in this data, which is the top 2 records? Tell me guys, what are the top 2 records? That to not entire data, only from here to here. Within this, what are the top 2? 30 and 29. I want the top 2 like this. So I'm going to click on the conditional formatting. In that, I'm going to click on the top 2. Here you keep the 2. Instead of 10, you keep 2. Now only top 2 will be selected. If you want 3 means top 3 will be selected. If you write 4 means top 4 values will be selected. 5 means top 5 values. I'm keeping only top 2. Only top 2's values are selected. Similarly, bottom 2 values. Which are the bottom 2 values? 20 and 20. So 220s, I want the bottom 2 values. For that, I'm going to click on the bottom 2 values. Simply you can write here 2, and that too I'm going to give the color called as green color. For bottom I'm going to give the green color, for the top one I'm giving the red color. Right? Is the point is clear? Now can we do the same thing in the pandas also? Means pandas also possible. Within the pandas also it is possible. Conditional formatting is possible there also, conditional formatting. So pandas, SQL, Power BI and Excel, 4 of them are almost same. Now, so coming to this one, so what are the steps involved in the data analytics project? So apart from your business problem understanding, that is common. So next one is data exploration, data cleaning, data analysis, and finally making the plots. And from the plots, first one is data exploration, followed by data cleaning. Business problem is common. Okay, that is common. For next one is data analysis, and finally making some kind of plots, visualization plots. Okay, data analysis will consist of tables along with the plots. Two things will be there. You can do the data analysis with the plots. Some analysis will be done based on the plots. Some analysis will be done based on the tables. Okay, data directly. And finally presentation. Okay, assume these are the things. Now coming to the first one is Excel. Second one is Python, followed by you are having in terms of Power BI. or instead of Power BI, SQL, Power BI, Tableau. Okay. So data exploration, in which of them you can do the data exploration means in all of them you can do. Everything is we can do. In all of them you can do. You have to explore the data. You can do in the Excel sheet, you can do in the Python, you can do in the SQL, you can do in the Power BI, you can do in the Tableau. No difference. Now coming to the data cleaning. Data cleaning also you can do in everything. In everything it is possible. Now coming to the data analysis, plots. Plots are possible only here. Here in SQL plots are not possible. In the Power BI plots are possible, and in the Tableau also plots are possible. In SQL plots are not possible. No. And coming to the creating the tables for your data analysis, what are the group by functions, where functions, creating the tables based on the conditions, selecting the data, and even in the this one also you can do. In Python also you can do. In wherever you are interested you can do. Now coming to the presentation. Again, presentation you cannot do in the Excel, SQL. Apart from the SQL, remaining everything you can do. Again, everything is yes. But in the Excel sheet, you can directly present that one. In the Power BI, directly you can present. In the Tableau, directly you can present. In the Python also you can do, but the codes will be visible. Okay, dashboards cannot be created. Dashboards will be created in the Power BI, Tableau, and in the Excel. So in every case, so except SQL, SQL is not having the plots and presentation. Plots are not possible means presentation obviously it's not possible. Except in SQL, in everything is possible. Then are we going to learn in everything means? It depends. As I have told you now, if you are enrolling for Power BI course, obviously these all the things will be SPM for you in the Power BI. If you have registered for Tableau course, all these things will be SPM for you in the Tableau. Again, step by step. If you have registered for Python means all these things. Now it is a data analytics course where it is a combination of everything. So now whenever you are having the possibility of everything, whichever you feel easy, in which one is easy, according to that you can choose. In one of them, plots might be easy. In Power BI, plots will be easy when compared to Excel. Go with the Power BI. For example, data cleaning is easy in the Python. Go with the Python. Data cleaning is easy in the Excel. Then go with the Excel. Wherever you are interested. Whichever you are interested. For example, dropping the duplicates. df.drop duplicates is simple way in Python. But that is possible in Excel means function you have to write. You have to write in a different way. Sir, damn this, that one only easy. No, sir, you will say. After seeing the condition, if condition, that to nested if. Nested if means within the if, one more if. Or if and else, or end condition, or condition. If you are getting the error, is error. Like this, some functions are there. After seeing those functions in the Excel, you say that, sir, damn this Python only easy. No, sir. Pandas only easy. No, sir. You say like this. Whichever you feel easy, go according to that. It is not compulsory everything you have to do in the Excel. It is not compulsory that you have to do everything in the Power BI. Because you are not a Power BI developer, you are not a SQL developer, you are not a Tableau developer, or you are not a Python developer to do everything in the single one. When you are having the multi skills with you, wherever you are feeling easy, that one you are going to select. At the end, whoever the client has given the project, for him analysis is important. In which one you have done is not important. In what observations you have made, with that observations, how he is improving his business is important for him. For that only he is going to pay the money. Okay. For me, getting the job is important for you. Whether you are preparing after the class, going to the lab or going to home and you are preparing, that is your choice. Whether you have got the job or not only is important for me. Same way. Okay. Now, what are the options are there? Every option is possible. Is the point is clear, guys? So you can choose accordingly. Done? So we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class with the Excel. And first, the basic things that home page was completed means from there we'll move on to the next one, complete data analysis, right? If you are having any questions, you can ask. And during the Excel, 100% most important thing to be noted is you have to write the notes, because for this separate PPT is not there or separately notes is not there. You have to write clearly step by step notes. What are the discussion I am doing? Right? Done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? If no questions, you can leave. Done. If no questions, you can leave, guys. If you are having any questions, you can ask. This Saturday, we'll have the data analytics with Power BI project, so that other batch students also will join.